Unmute now. We got a couple people watching. So we might as well just try and yap a little bit before they get lobby code and everything set. What's going on, y'all? Zuko, we got Goku here with me, the Mexican,
The Mexican.
and we got the El Booboo Saviors versus Seattle Reign today in losers round 2 for the ZTL playoffs. We got the map set. We got a protocol hardpoint into a red card search, protocol control, and then if it goes there, we got to bang out on Skyline, hardpoint, and S&D to finish out the series. What you think of the map set, Goku?
I think it's pretty good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is a good map shift for Saviors. The way Ann plays pretty well that map. Terran, I played a couple times with Terran. I know it like rank play and then matches translates differently, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty. But like the times that I play with Terran, he's like understands the map, and you have someone that and who could take over any moment just makes his job easier.
Yeah, I agree. And do you have any early predictions for the series? What you think? How it's gonna go?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it probably go 3-1 Saviors. I
Yeah.
feel like Seattle could take the S&D. Um, but yeah, I think it's 3-1 Saviors. I think the response is just too strong. The slaying power on the side of Saviors.
Yeah, I was gonna agree with you and say it was 3-1 for Saviors as well, but I'll try and counter argument that at least a little bit. I think Seattle might be able to prolong this to a map 5. You look at the S&Ds, space is everything, and if space isn't doing everything, they kind of suck at it. Terran not really the strongest at search, so that'll be an interesting one to see. They just invited me to their party. They almost got the lobby set up. You could join up on me, Goku.
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Alrighty, and let's get into a quick. We'll kind of yap our way through this real quick. Let's go quick to the player versus player. Um, let me share my screen real quick if you would like to look.
I'm watching your stream.
Go look at my screen real quick. We got a 25-second delay.
All right.
Looking at this player versus player, I think this is just the playoff KDs. We got the high tiers from both squads. Terran with a .98 overall, Diamond with a 1.41.
Yo,
Really
yo, what up, guys?
thriving
It's
in
your
all
boy
game
Buns,
modes,
back again with
especially
another
that
live commentary of
control.
Call of Duty.
Terran struggling a little bit in the hard point. Overall positive in the rest of the game modes. Not really what you would expect
It's been
from
so
Terran,
long.
but it could be from the fact that it did
It's
look like he was
been a
lagging last series.
long
Also, who they
day
played.
without you, my
I think Seattle
friend.
played New York Assassins, which was kind of like free licks. I forgot who Saviors played, and that was Terran's only playoff appearance. So it's gonna be an interesting one to see and how they do. What you think?
Yeah, I think this stats doesn't make justice for Taryn. You gotta take a note. They come from a vacation. She hasn't played COD for the past like 3 to 4 days, and then to go up against the number one seed is kind of tough.
Here,
And plus you could tell by just watching
he
the
was
stream
gunfighting me or
back last
shit?
night. He was lagging a lot. Throughout the regular season, he's by far, no doubt, the best high tier in the league. Kid is nasty.
Goku, change
I just think
teams.
this doesn't justify it though, but I think he's a pretty great player overall.
Yeah, I
Goku,
agree.
return.
Change teams real quick, Goku.
I
Look at.
can't. It's just my lobby's
Goku,
bugged.
I choose you.
Oh, let me let them know. His lobby's bug. Change him. All
I
right, and
changed
then
it. I'm back.
quick looking into this head-to-head season record. Both teams 4-3, 6-7 in hard point for El Booboo, 6-6 for Seattle Reign. Both positive in the S&Ds. The
Ready?
control is where they both struggle. 3-4, looking a little
Give him
better
one
for the El
second. He's
Booboo
got to pee.
Saviors. 1-6 for Seattle Reign. Maybe adding Diamond to this team will help with that control record a bit. I think that's where the S&D in control. I feel like that's what's gonna end up winning this series. They both are strong at the S&D and both suck at the control. So I guess we'll see how that goes. The fourth and sixth seed, and I think we're about to get right into it. I do believe so. Everybody is in the lobby and ready, so I guess whenever they decide they want to start it.
Did they move me?
Yeah, they
Okay.
moved you. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen on Discord.
We're ready.
I'm just gonna switch to the live screen real quick. Noted today, if you didn't know, OG Buns is making an appearance. Hasn't played all season.
Yeah, I was about
Hasn't.
to ask. Is he the high demon?
He's the mid tier.
Oh, for who? For
El
save
Booboo
the striker.
Saviors. El
Oh,
Booboo
saviors.
Saviors. Yes, sir. And he's making an appearance for the first time in this losers round 2, where someone's going home, someone's celebrating, and getting to survive into another round. I think it was, I gotta do my little overlay real quick, but I think it was Strikers Team 1. We're just gonna put that up real quick. Also, appreciate the follow Peace and appreciate the follow Arwan. Got a couple Buns lovers in the chat. I'm gonna give you a quick second to do your predictions if you want to win some Zuko swimmers.
Right now, Strong Terry starts up with 1. He's looking at top trips. Top Sunflower Diamond. Skeletti though.
Yeah, I got 2 minutes to do your
Uh,
predictions. Now let me get back to the game. All right.
right now it's 2 down, 3 down for Saviors. Picking up some time.
Yeah,
2,
Diamond
3 kills for
with a
Diamond. Wow.
huge 3-piece, and she's 5-0 starting off this map 1. Those KDs might have never did Terran justice, but they're showing what Diamond's on the map. And I was gonna hop on board with her. I was getting a little bit closer to me to switch with the numbers, but even doing that, P1, 17, 18, 23, it's a pretty close one. And the way I like to play this map is I love to have the response for this P2. Oh, I forgot, they got dead centers spawning in as well today. I think he's probably the replacement for Vinny.
Ant's in a 5 streak right now. He's trying to play for this caught up too.
Striker with a 2-1 to his teammate. That's right from the hill. But Strike, Ant, he's 8-1 right now. Turning up. This is a Ant and Diamond show. But even then though, Striker or El Booboo Saviors is getting all the time.
Oh, Ant just got slammed by
Or not El
Skeletti.
Booboo Saviors. I'm sorry. See, I just woke up from my nap. Bear with me.
That's a good 2 by Buns though. You know, Seattle starts spawning out. They can start rotating, playing for new. Try to set up. Diamond Omega gets a good pick on turn in the back.
Yeah, they're allowing El Booboo Saviors to get the scrap time, and they're just rotating anew. But they gotta read space in the back. So that center sniffed him out for a second, but I don't think he thought he'd be all the way in the back, as Diamond's just holding this top, getting picks, playing her life. Great nade from Skeletti as they're able to hold this from the front and push through in the back and flip everybody out. Number 3 though, if it would let me switch, okay. Space might be able to make it. Finds 2. Terran finds 1 in the front. Nade comes in. Space with the 3-piece. Space is having a massive last 13 and 4.
Diamond with a big one in the back. Terran cleans it up though.
On this map though, it is very important that you get to this P4 and you get to it quick. It is so hard to break after you get your initial setups. And this is where you want to get a lot of that time, the money hill. And it's going to go to Seattle.
This is just a 2-minute show right now. And then Diamond are just taking over.
Yeah, it's literally Diamond versus Space. I mean, everybody else, Terran's 8 and 9, 7 and 8. But I mean, everybody else is having a bit of a struggle bus. Let me see, what number do I have to hit? Terran not able to get that pick onto Diamond. Space clearing her up though.
turn gets a good one. His turn, read the guy in elevator. You know, a
Turn
nice
with a
2-piece by
two.
turn. Picking up this grab. He pick up the third.
Very good.
No,
15.
Diamond wins
but
that.
Diamond, and they're gonna
Yo,
be.
Diamond is a shooter.
Yeah, they're the first team to clip this 100-point mark. Do you want to go in for a listening?
Yeah.
We're gonna go for a listening with the Seattle Rain.
Yep.
Oh, I needed that.
We're
Sorry.
good. We're
Okay.
almost.
Are you good?
Watch your
I'm
top
holding
turn.
point. I'm
Mid
holding
guns,
point.
four.
I'm in point. I'm in point. I'm
Big
laying
gun
down.
Terran, dude. This goes shit. There's two big guns. Two big guns.
And dead. One more big gun. Big gun. Big gun. Big gun. Big gun.
Got no one out or two. Outer barrels.
I'm dead.
20 pack.
Terran's on
Lost.
top.
Nading point. Nading point. Nading point.
Oh, do you have a trophy?
There you go. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down, everyone. Let's get together. Get together.
Green box. Bomb grandma. Bomb grandma. Dude,
Strikers in
one
point.
guy,
Strikers in
bomb
point.
grandmas.
Green box is
Yo,
dead.
he's got good one. Good one. Good one.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
One's in point. Yeah, that's white. It's white. It's white. It's white. Keep it white. Keep it white.
Bottom ground still. Right window.
There's two. Three bottom grandmas. One pushing
Nading and
sidewalk.
Big gun. Big gun. Big gun.
Oh yeah, they got me. They got me. Go new. Go new. Go new. Go new.
Yep. I'm hitting down spiral.
Yeah, hit down spiral. Yep. Good shit. Nice one.
They're mid gun already.
They're gonna be top. They're gonna be top. Yep. He's naded in point. Directly naded in point.
Striker,
Headshot.
striker's coming
Yo, one's top. One's top middle. Top middle. Top middle.
behind. Middle dead.
One more bonds.
Top
Oh
right,
my
top
god.
right.
My
I spawned
bullets
P2.
are
I
red.
spawned P2. I spawned
Mid gun,
P2.
mid gun.
Still.
Dead.
Pulling out.
And those were your comms for Seattle Rain. Goku did not join me. Not sure what happened. So the Goku, but they seemed pretty calm, cool, and collected, even when it got a little bit hectic. Skeletti was there to be like, hey, let's slow it the fuck down. Everybody get together. Crowds calling it out. While they were doing that, though, it was primarily El Booboo Savers that got a good bit of that time. And as we go into this P3 rotation, going to hop into a little bit of a listen to see how their comms are as they take the lead in this map 1.
BVD P4. Look at spiral, guys. We're still looking for the dead center.
Nice one bottom.
He's on time.
Might be top right now.
Ready on time, dead.
Nice. So that's my son.
One more.
Just shoot your sidewalk.
Hitting it
I can
right.
tell the back. Two deep
Yo,
back.
lockers.
Watch out. I'm at
DVD lockers.
Fuck. Just
Or-
making government lockers. Lockers and one on sidewalk.
DVD one shot time.
Is there one mid?
I walk dead.
Nice.
Dead center dead.
We're gonna choke him.
Top window.
One's top left window.
I'm in on that nasty heady in the back. That's heady. Two back.
Still hills. One top stairs still.
I got double chopped front. There's like
I know
some
it's fine.
time. Okay, just
Play for new guys. Fuck that shit. Play for new. Dead center weak. Man.
Okay.
one
Hey,
few
diamonds are there.
Already.
Yep. Diamond easily.
Yeah. One's in our grannies and then there's diamonds on new. I think there's two on new. Diamond and BVD. We're not playing new.
And those were your comms for the El Booboo Saviors. And I forgot, Goku did not have comms to join other calls, do you?
No.
No, so those listen-ins were without Goku. It is what it is. And yeah, I like to say that both teams, the comms sounded calm. The only thing I seen from Seattle was the fact that they weren't just calming where they died from. Seattle Rain was calming where they were pushing, you know, what to do, like how do we want to break this. Like they were more specific in their comms, whereas El Booboo Saviors, they were calm, they were cool, they were collected, but they were very flat, in my opinion. And during that time, they were just letting Diamond go nuclear and do whatever she wants. So she's 32 and 13 on an 8 spree with 2 minutes in hill. To add to that, it's really hard to get off of her POV when she's doing everything for this team. And one thing to note is that Space did slow down a little bit. He's 26 and 18, still having a great map, but with Diamond doing what she's doing, someone has to match her, you know. And I just I don't think we're seeing that in this map. It's showing.
Yeah, this was just a takeover by Diamond after she just started like getting her spots, power positions. You saw this map trying to get out of control for
Yeah.
Booboo.
It's in. I've seen bigger comebacks, and especially on a map like this, you can chain a couple hills, but they only need 8 seconds, and they're on the time, and everybody's off respawn.
They should realize they're spawning behind her.
I think this map is it's wraps, and it's gonna be Seattle Rain takes the map 1-0. I will be right back. Goku, can you get screenshots?
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I think I know how to screenshot.
Yeah, this map was just a really dominant showing from Diamond. Dead center, 24 and 20, having a solid game himself with 3,200 damage. Skeletti and BBD doing what they need to do, what you expect out of your mid and low tiers. On the other hand, though, Terran, 23 and 23, doing solid. Space did his thing. Had a pretty good map himself. As we got some Diamond fans in the chat. She went nuclear. And
Yeah, man. When I heard she's joining, like when she was joining Seattle, I didn't know what to expect. I knew she was a shooter, but man, she just came to play, bro. She
yeah,
is shooting nukes out here.
yeah, Diamond in this game, she's elite. She's elite. And she's showing it. She dragged her nuts all over the other team. Hypothetical nuts, of course.
Hypothetical, of course.
Hypothetical. Thank you for the follows. Hystras and Alex Stacks. Diamonds fans is getting me followers, so thank y'all. Thank y'all.
It was a pretty close map, all up into uh, Seattle just started chaining some hills, setting up early, and even when they weren't set up, they were pretty coordinated on how to break the hills, how they wanted to break it. And once they set up, it was pretty hard to break them.
Yeah.
That's when they started everything getting out of control for them, for Saviors.
And I'm gonna go into a quick intermission real quick. If you don't know, I am sick. I don't feel good, so in between maps, I'm just gonna take a second to just breathe and relax. So bear with me today, y'all. Seattle up 1-0. All right, and we're back, getting right into this red card S&D. You voted for Seattle last time, which was one person. Bet 10 Zuko swimmers. You got your little swimmers. So now, we're going to do a little bit. We're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to go with an over-under for Diamond. What do you want to set the line at, Goku?
I'll say 7.5.
7.5. And you got about, say, 2 minutes to do that one as well. As let's see,
So
get my overlay right.
looks like a Booboo Savior sending one over at B, and the rest is working mid and A. Number 3 tags up Buns. Just BBD.
Yeah,
You know, Buns in the par position.
they're having a pretty slow A push right now, as dead center is able to pick off space in the back of spawn on that pinch, which makes it a whole lot easier. Once you take down space, it's kind of chop cheese for the other team, as Terran is going to be into the 1v4 with about 30 seconds left, and they're getting bombed down and have the entire map covered. This is going to be a very hard one for Terran. As he's able to spot one, and the nade comes in. And that's a quick round. And
It's a clean round for them.
if you see a different name pop up for the team names, is what it is. I don't feel like changing them in game, so you will be okay.
I was 4-0 for. No one on the side of Seattle died. It's a clean wipe.
As I just noticed on the stream that the little ZT box is covering the kills and deaths, but I mean the overlay didn't fit my screen, and I couldn't figure out how to make it fit the screen, and I woke up 2 minutes before. So, dead center, huge round 1, 3 for the man. As Booboo Saviors are just electing to play in this mid, play for a pick. Space trying to get aggressive. A little bit through mid, as they're going to try and wrap towards this A site, and BB is going to get spotted out. And Diamond up top. So they're kind of just at a halt, right?
Yeah.
They got to take some routes, try and get a pick here, and Space is doing exactly that, and we're going to stay on board with him. To get towards this P2 area, he's going to be the one that's able to make a play here, and he does. Him and Terran pick up the 2 towards that A site.
I didn't read this on there.
If it would let me switch to dead center. Sorry, dead center. As the bomb's going to go down for free as they go into the 2v3. Big pick onto Terran to make this a little bit more manageable for him. And they elect to retake it by splitting up, but I don't think anybody reads space in this back corner. Skeletti's getting into that. Gets a kill on the striker. Back on board with dead center as he makes this a 1v1. He spots space.
Oh,
Space.
nice shots by
Able
Space.
to get the trade. That's how you play S&D. You have the numbers. You just get to play the trades. I wonder what the score is for the winners finals right now.
It's looking like it's gonna be a 1-0 speakeasy.
1-0 speakeasy.
Yeah, they're winning by time.
Both teams played this a little bit slower last time and went to A. Let's see what the difference is in this round. They're gonna go B. Diamond finds a pick onto middle, and look at Space once again playing so quick. This is what he does. When you play Saviors, you gotta just keep track of this guy. He plays so quick. He plays so ratty. He could have got really good timing on them right there, but he's gonna play the top route, and Diamond might have heard. He doesn't. Almost shits on him. But Space able to get a huge kill and overextend just a little bit, as his teammates are both at B. And they should be able to lay this bomb down for free. Who do you got winning this game? I know it's 1-1 already, but I never got to ask you your prediction of this game.
I said I had Seattle taking the surge, so I'm gonna stay with them. Seattle taking the surge.
I agree. From what it's looking like right now, I'm just gonna have to agree with that. It looks like they might just take the series 3-0. Hopefully not. Love to see a grade A bang out. If they do take the series 3-0, though, we will raid the Zero Tolerance League Twitch.
Yeah, that first match between the Big Easy and Scooby Doobies ended up on a time limit. It was a 231 to 229. Big Easy.
went down the time limit, you said?
Yep.
Oh, so 1-0 speakeasy there. If y'all want me to, I could take off the overlays to where it's not. The bottom box isn't in the middle of the kills deaths, but that's completely up to y'all. Let's get a little bit of a KD check. Dead center, 7 and 1, going crazy. BBD 2 and 1, Diamond 1 and 2, Skeletti 1 and 2, Buns 1 and 3, Terran 1 and 3, Striker 1 and 3, Space 3 and 2. So this is pretty much a dead center takeover as he is Mr. Hot Wheels right now. Tags up 2 with the RC. It is 1-0 Seattle 10-10. Not able to find anything, but the info is in, and once again, Space is in the back.
Space should get a good. I think Skeletti heard him crack open the door.
He had to have the way that he
playing
backed
for
up
him.
and played.
Yeah.
Now this just comes down to who gets better timing in here. Space is waiting to make a play. I think he's waiting for his teammates to wrap. But number 2 might be able to see it. I think he did. I think he did. So they're gonna start to re-wrap towards his B site. Dead center gets taken out by Space.
Space is just
Might
coming.
be able to make the play. Terran able to find one. Not able to get a second. They're in sight and they're getting it down, and it's a 3v2. Once again, we could see just a pattern here, just all offensive wins to start this search.
Just a good win by Space. Does he know this weird diamond? Now he knows where he's at.
Diamond in the 1v3 finds Buns. Spot Striker. Not able to find Space. Space is going to get the kill. Got ourselves a 2-2. Both teams are playing this map really slow. Playing for picks, playing for scams. Space has been finding rough all map, and when he's able to capitalize off of them, this is the result. Both times he's able to get behind and find a pick. They've won the round, so I mean, it's pretty much they shut down Space, and someone is emoting. It was BVD, BV Dizzle, or no, actually it might have been Skeletti. I don't know.
I think it was Skeletti.
One of them was emoting. I wouldn't be surprised if it was BVD. Skeletti was probably on accident. BVD would be on purpose, and it would be funny. So we got ourselves a another halt in the back of their spawn. Never seen play so slow. They just allow Space to get up and under them, and he finds a great first blood in this round. Buns trying to get a little bit active, maybe getting a little bit too active here. See if he can come away with the kill. No, but Terran able to get his help. And I couldn't see who that was on the minimap quick enough. It was dead center. Coming in, finding a pick on Striker to make this a 2v3. But his teammate, BVD, trying to get the assassin. He's trying to get the Diddy and he doesn't. Gonna get taken down by Space, and we got a dead center in a 1v2. Bomb is down and he has 20 seconds left. I think this round goes to El Booboo, but I mean, hey, anything can happen.
I think that's kind of spotted in. He has no time to plan though.
No, he doesn't. He has 5 seconds to kill 2 people. This is an El Booboo round win. Space is gonna get the kill. Seeing our first defensive round win on the board.
This is turning out to be a good search and destroy.
Yeah, it's a good one score-wise. You know, I know it's red card, but I'd expect to see a little bit of a bang out. But if you know Diamond and Dead Center, BVD from the past, their search teams, especially in ZTL Season 1, they had a really good search record, and they did it by playing really fucking slow, like molasses. And, I mean, it's effective, kind of boring COD to watch, but who gives a fuck about boring? Who gives a fuck about results?
Diamond with the huge pick on turn.
That was
Good for V3.
a great first blood. And they're kind of just back over to the side. Diamond almost finds a second. And that's when Space is gonna activate.
One thing Diamond knows he's here. He could get a pretty good timing on her.
He could if he just activates it a little bit quicker. He might be able to find this kill.
It looks like Diamond has a feeling that somebody could get behind her. He's just trying to look at her back. Trying to pick up on a bunch over here.
And now Space gets spotted. I don't really like that play. I don't like that play from Space at all. So he could have got it early, went to Diamond, and possibly saved 2 of his teammates there. Instead, he finds a huge 2, but the Kobe's in. We see back-to-back defenses now. This has round 11 written all over it. Could go to distance.
What a nade.
Alright, I'm just gonna move that overlay down a little bit. It is bothering me. That looks a little bit better in my opinion. As did I just see what I just saw?
No way, Taryn just fucking doing.
Did I just someone's gotta clip that, please. There's no way we just witnessed that. In a
just
playoff
strolling.
match. Loser goes home. Taryn's sitting there
knifing his teammates. He's in a good position though. He finds one.
And then he gets shit on. Like, there's no way you're leaving Old Man Jenkins in a fucking 1v4, bro. How you gonna take out your best player and then die without finding one? And then poor Striker's having to pick up the fucking stars. I wish we were in there to hear the comms for that.
Yo, saying. No, and I'd probably like, what the fuck?
Knowing them, I feel like they're probably laughing about it. Me? I
You're
might
tight.
mute my mic. I probably would mute my mic.
Yeah, you're crashing the fuck out.
All right, and just like that, Seattle takes a lead 4-3 with back-to-back round wins. Space is alive this round though, and not getting knifed off the rip. So let's see what he can do. And it's gonna be not squad.
I mean, with the big, huge, and the arguably their best player.
Yeah,
The playmaker.
nobody's helping Space for this team. This dude's 11-4, and his teammates are 1-6 and 3-6.
I feel like the problem with Saviors is just they rely too much on Ant to open up the map for them, and he just gets caught up in some awkward moments.
Yeah, he's getting countered. Well, it's not even that he's getting countered. I mean, the guy is 11-4, so we'll give him his props for that. But it's really hard for him to get active and make those plays every round with a team that plays really slow, like this Seattle Reign team does. They're just waiting for people to run into their irons, and I mean, it's working. They're winning all their gunfights. Striker might be able to get a kill on Diamond. Is tagged up. He has about 8 seconds to plant, and they have 3 people to kill, and Terran falls, and Old Man Jenkins once again in the 1v3. There's time to plant. Gonna get picked off. We got ourselves a 5-3.
Match point for Seattle Reign. Man, I'm not. I feel for him, man. This guy has been the Lord and Savior for this team.
Yeah.
This guy needs some help.
He's gonna have to pull some magic to bring them back in this series, especially in this game. You don't want to go down 0-2 with how they're shooting, which I'll give them their flowers. They've had roster struggles all season. Striker's been able to pull it together, and we're gonna hop on board with Striker as the boomstick comes out. Get a little bit of a KD check in case it's the last round. Space getting and active. On board with him.
This is behind 2 of them. I don't know if you realize this. BVD with the first blood.
We're gonna get to this A site for free. Call out that he's gonna bomb. Space is gonna find one. And Space is in the 1v3.
1v3.
The 1v2.
If there's anyone who could pull this out, it's definitely Space.
It is. Yeah, but he's gonna have to do it a couple more times, even if he wins this round.
He won if against 2 ARs. Gets a yard of himself. Gets tagged up.
Comms are in where he's at. Comms down. 1v2, 35 seconds to keep this map 2 alive for him. Not go down to the series. Space able to get a huge pick onto Diamond. Now it's a 1v1. No info on where Dead Center is. As he is playing an absolute cruddy.
He
Oh, he sees
sees him. He sees him.
Space!
Wow,
Gotta get
Space
to the
is.
bomb! He
He
gets
got
it.
it.
Ace in
Wow.
the round. He's 15-4. Huge 1v3
Get this
out
guy
of him.
some help.
Ace in the round. Yeah, I mean, the guy's going ballistic. Someone needs to help him. Let's do another KD check. Just for stats, make them a little easier. One thing to note, Buns is 1-9, Terran is 4-8, Striker is 1-8, Space is 15-4, and we're just gonna hop on board with Space and not hop off of him. Actually, matter of fact, someone's in the Hot Wheels. It's Dead Center again. A Striker with a huge kill onto Diamond, and they're gonna get this bomb down for free. Striker with some good tags. And Buns with a huge kill. Coming alive a little bit late in this game, but it could work for him. Space able to spot Skeletti. Should have a freebie here. He is on a 5 spree. He is 16-4. And if it would let me switch, I'd love to switch. I'd love to switch to BBD. It would not let me for the longest, as he was able to find one and get shut down. Do we see a 5-3 curse here?
We could possibly see a fight.
Round 11, Striker heating up a little bit. 2 in the round. Buns got himself 1 in the round. The only person that's not doing shit is Mini Pekka, Big Back himself, Terran.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. This proves that he was the problem in Seattle Rain. Holy.
You heard it here. Terran was the problem with Seattle last year, not Goku.
It was partly me too, but you know.
Oh, it was
We don't talk
100%
about
you
that.
too. No, you're on your bounce back right now. Put up Seattle Rain numbers last round though, so I'm gonna need you to lock the fuck in. They won an offense last round. Let's see what they can do. Space and RC. Very unlikely, but they pick here could be huge. As he spots BVD onto stage, and Striker gets taken down by him. And Space is trying to get there, doesn't get nothing with it.
Yo, rewrapping. Yo, Skeletti could get a good timing here. Ooh, nice pick by Terran.
Huge kill. As they're going, Space is going straight to B.
Hop on. Yeah, okay. And just slip through for free.
Number 4 rotating to the back. Let's see what kind of timing they get. I think Space is reading it.
Yeah, he's just waiting for a scan. He knows something's about to come out. Oh, Diamond with the huge pick on turn.
26
Thanks to the
seconds
2v3.
left. They gotta get this bomb down.
They are about to collapse.
Yeah.
2 and 3 are not on pinch.
Space that cannot
And
fall
gets
here.
away. Oh, damn.
And that's the
Yeah.
round.
That's 2-0 Seattle.
2-0
Man.
Seattle Reign. El Booboo Saviors coming out a little in this game.
It's looking like it's gonna be a tie series on the Scooby Doobies and Speaky.
Hmm.
As Scooby take the surge, probably 6-2 on this cap and clutch up against Lag, his IRL, his bro. He clutches it. Wow.
You know what this could have went down to, Goku?
What?
What if Space was alive that round that Terran killed him?
Yeah, that's right. You're definitely right.
I don't know how many kills Diamond had, but I think it was over 7.5. Was it?
Yeah, I think Diamond had like 8.
Okay.
If I remember. Correct.
We need a Diamond POV in the control. We will start off with Diamond just for y'all. And
Whoa. What
yep,
map was it? Is it?
the control is going to be a protocol control where Diamond went absolutely nuclear on that map and the map won hardpoint. I am going to take another quick intermission as my throat is killing me. All right, so we're going to give a quick little recap of the series so far if you're just tuning in or if you missed anything, walked away, tabbed out. We started off with the protocol hardpoint. It was a Space and Diamond show to start the game, and then it was just Diamond takeover for the rest of it as she went absolutely nuclear and they took that hardpoint very convincingly. Fast forward to the S&D. Starts off what and what 2-2, 3-3. Then Terran team kills Space with his knife on accident at the beginning of the round. They lose that round. They go down 4-3. They lose another, go down 5-3. Space with an ace in the round and a huge 1v3 to keep the S&D alive, bringing them a 5-4. They then try and complete the reverse sweep, bringing it all the way to a round 11, or I'm sorry, the 5-3 curse, bringing it all the way to a round 11 where nobody was just able to do anything. A couple picks early on for Seattle, and they just took that site, no problem. And
Yeah,
going in,
man, but like you said, that decisive where he killed Ag could have been a
it,
crucial point.
it could have. This very well could be 1-1 right now, and we're going into this protocol control mighty quick, and hopefully, El Booboo Saviors do not go home with a 3-0.
Yeah, man. I just feel like they're they know Seattle know that what Can's able to do. So I feel like their main priority is trying to shut him down. Trying not let him get lost because once he gets lost, he hits flow stage. It's over. You know, his takeover is just phenomenal. Kid could win like single handedly win his team games.
Yeah, and
So I feel like that's their main priority.
He's done it time and time again. As just trying to fix the overlay a little bit to where you can kind of see the
It's
kills
2
and
down for
deaths.
Scoobies, 3 downs for Scoobies. I mean for Saviors. That's no life
Last
and
one
he gets
up.
taken down.
That's 4 down. don't want to get put into the spawn trap. One thing about protocol control, it is so easy to get put in a blender. And it's hard for me to switch POVs, but Dead Center and Skeletti early kills. Terran is towards his top control. To get out of the spawn, but that's just the first part, is getting out of it. Now you gotta get a couple kills and get on the point. Space.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's 3 down for Saviors already again. If you look at the lives, it is not close.
no, it is not. But Terran
is
with a
a
huge 2-piece of his own. Let's get a little bit of Diamond POV. The viewers requested it. The viewers shall receive, and y'all have received
down.
for Diamond. Cast your curse. I'm sorry, Diamond. A lot of great nades. Space doing a little bit of a distracting at this B site. As he gets shut down by Skeletti close range. That's very interesting.
That's 3 down, 4 down for us. Yeah, Scooby. I mean,
We're
Saviors.
able to get 2 ticks. But I mean when this map, it usually comes down to a whoever gets defense round 5, unless someone steals an offense. 2 ticks ain't really gonna cut it helping you out that way, unless you just have a massive presence of your own. And number 1 might be able to touch it. Okay, there's 2 number 1s. And, I mean, Terran was on it, but that's the round. A quick round for Seattle.
Yeah,
map
man.
count
Like,
is 2-0 Seattle Reign.
I just feel like Seattle is just slaying power, is just getting just outmatching on Striker.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Terran, I think Terran and Space, I mean, Space has been doing it all series, but Terran's really going to have to pick it up in this map 3, and Space is going to have to keep it up. They want any shot of winning this. I have 2 number 1s. That is wild. And not a the only person positive for Booboo Saviors is Terran to start off. We are going to hop on board with Diamond. They wanted the POV. They shall receive. And she gets tagged up and somehow kills Terran, who I think was one shot of his own. Bad timing on the Striker. As they, number 6 might be able to make the play. The 6, that's kind of wild. That's Dead Center, and that's a 3 down. They're gonna touch this A site. Remember, he got 2 ticks, and it was, I mean, I don't even think they deserve 2 ticks with how they played in that round. They need to get it together and get it together, otherwise their season's over. Space getting active, and that's 3 down. That's 4 down, and Space is in the spawn. This is where he's gonna play best. Finds one. Gets shut down. Teammates are not there for the trades. Terran's trying to get a little bit mixy. As he's starting to heat up a little bit, but his teammates all fall around him. And they're gonna get on this site. They're gonna get on this A site. If it would let me switch to the right people, thank you. I have to hit 4
Ants on the
to go
bench.
to 3. I'm gonna have to go huge here. The second tick is already in. Space not able to find the third. Dead Center with the 2 of his own. Diamond with the cleanup. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to switch to the right people, but I have to keep switching. I have to hit the wrong keys to go to certain players. I can't do a scoreboard.
Let alone a fucking good game.
Yeah, and I mean it's 17 to 12 life count. Like you said, the slaying power is just unmatched.
Yeah.
Space heating up in this round too, but I mean it's just him. Diamond.
He's out. Going
Gonna
14 and 12.
Diamond. She's 14 and 3. Every time I hop on board with her, she dies. So
Cast a curse.
cast her curse. Y'all either get to see it or let her rock. See her die or let her rock. I don't know. That's BBD. Big 2 piece.
This is rap.
Let me hop on
That's
board
3
with
dead.
her. I feel like I haven't got much of his POV. I'm sorry. And Space is
They're
down.
off spawn. That's all dead. All 3 dead.
Dead Center. We're gonna hop on board return.
Yep.
He just
Oh.
goes and he throws his life. Smart thing to do. You're not winning that. You don't want them to get that third tick to have 6 in the round.
But I
Alright.
realized in this one show though, from the side of Saviors, is the only one taking routes is Ant. Everyone else is just running. Just getting picked off. You know, Ant's the one trying to take routes, trying to open up the map for the teams, and you know he can't do it all.
I agree. 100%. Alright. It doesn't get worse than this. You can't go farther down than this. Down 0-2 in the series. Down 0-2 in the control. Down 5-2 in the ticks. This could be the reverse sweep of all reverse sweeps working out right here. And quite frankly,
3 down.
it ends right here.
They Saviors sent 3 down bottom spiral. Diamond doesn't read the other guy. And it gets traded out right away by Dead Center. That's
Yeah.
all 3 down. Trying to get the Q. Dijon Spiletti trying to get him off top too.
BVD pissing on Terran there. As he's finally shut down. They're on the A site, so a little bit of positive coming in. This map 3. Space in the back spawn might be able to do a little bit, but his teammates
3 down.
just all fall around him. And down he goes, and 38 seconds left. This is your season. This is your season on the line. Show me something, Saviors. Oh, they're not showing me nothing, Goku.
Yeah,
I think this was a quick, swift 3-0. Terran got to go huge here. Last one up, Striker, and he's down.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, it's just the slaying power is just too much for Saviors.
Yeah, this revamped Seattle team looks really disgusting, and
Yeah.
that's gonna be the game. That was a quick
3-0,
3-0. Bodies are shot, or unless he was pre-firing, he probably was pre-firing though in Z Center. 22-9 out of him. Great map out of him. Great map out of Diamond. I want to say shout out to Booboo Saviors. Dealt with a lot of struggles this season. Hate to see y'all go out like this. Really a rough one. Someone had to win, someone had to lose. It is loser's bracket, and we will see y'all next season. Striker, if this was your last hoorah, it's been a pleasure, my brother, shooting against you, shooting your body, playing with you, carrying you, getting carried by you, losing ones to you. Hopefully, though, we see you next season in Season 3. Don't want to see you retire, brother. You got a little bit left in the tank. But I'm gonna bring all my viewers, and let's figure out how to go raid a channel. Let's go raid the 0T League. Let's go see if I can find them.